I'm going to give you 5 reasons why this product is the microcosm of what is wrong with Modern Games Workshop. Don't believe me? Have a listen. It's coming up now. Firstly, I can't believe I have to say this, but this is 2021 and this is the internet. Now, if you like this product, that's absolutely cool with me. I don't care. Just don't get your little neck beard in a twist because I don't happen to like it, all right? So here are 5 reasons in no particular order why this is the perfect little analogy of what modern GW is. Number 5, the price. I mean, it is bloody 60 quid, mate. 60 bloody quid for an advent calendar. Now, 60 quid, call me old-fashioned, but 60 quid should be the present, not the bloody lead-up advent calendar, right? Unless you do your weekly shop at Harrods and, you know, you're posh enough to do your bits shopping in Marks and Sparks. There's no reason at all why you should be spending 60 quid on an advent calendar. I mean, that's just insanely extravagant. Massively overpriced, much like modern GW. Number 4, there are better and cheaper options available. Now, why would you spend that amazing amount of money, 60 quid, on an advent calendar, when on GW's own website, they've got much better options? Like, if we look at this here, so this is a Black Library advent calendar. Right, again, it is overpriced at 50 quid, but it's 10 quid cheaper than that Chibi piece of crap, right? And, you know, you get some cool artwork with it. That's pretty sweet, man. Like, every day you wake up, you get some cool 40k artwork to put on your wall or whatever it is, man. I like that. That's a cool idea. Again, the red gobbo, right? You can't really go wrong with that. I mean, even as an Oldhammer fan, I look at that model and I'm like, you know what? That hits some of my Oldhammer sensibilities. It's not taking itself too seriously. It's pretty cool. So there are some really cool and better ideas out there. And in the bigger picture of this, and the bigger picture of why, you know, this is just kind of zooming in on the problems of modern GW, is that there are third-party companies out there that are doing better quality things than they are, or at least, you know, equal to better quality for cheaper. What else can you say? Number 3. And speaking of 3D printing, now look at the state of these things. I mean, what actually are they? Do you know what I mean? I mean, perhaps, again, maybe I'm just getting old. But, like, when I look at these little chibi things, man, they just piss me off, mate. I don't know. I hate the proportions of them. Like, the colours are really basic and stuff. Like, it's just awful, man. Like, these things. Now, so I've heard the argument out there that GW is just a toy company. Blah 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 blah. Well, they are a toy company now, and they didn't used to be, and obviously that's a problem. Now, when I think of Oldhammer and I think of models and stuff like that, I think about people being creative. I think of, like, good quality models, right? I mean, they were made out of lead, for God's sake, back in the day, so that is not a toy, is it? It's made out of bloody lead. So unlike these chibi things, which are undoubtedly a toy, undoubtedly just a toy, right? So this just shows how GW is dumbing down their product to try and appeal to the mass market, or in my opinion anyway. Number 2, Space Marines, Space Marines, Space Marines, Space Marines, Space Marines, Space Marines, Space Marines. So that's my sort of eloquent argument as to saying that Modern Games Workshop is really just about Space Marines, Space Marines, Space Marines, Space Marines, and Space Marines. Number 1. This is just such a missed opportunity. Now, indulge me for a second, please, lads and ladies. Now, I want you to just imagine with me what this could have been. Games Workshop have released a variety of different advent calendars, each one for a different race or a different faction. There's an Orc one, there's an Eldar one, there's a Chaos one. And behind each door of the Christmas period, there is a little piece of a push-fit diorama. It comes packaged with some basic paints and a brush. Now, each day, there's a little chavvy or whatever. Like, you run downstairs, your dad says, don't open all of those all at once. You open up the door, you got a Space Marine arm, you stick it down. Day 2, you come down, do the same thing. All the way up to Christmas, right? Christmas Day finally comes, and this is the final piece of this little diorama that you've put together over the Christmas period. And then finally, it's finished on Christmas Day. You crack out the paints and you start painting. Man, now wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be a good product? Let me know in the comments if you would buy a little diorama like that. Like, you know, I mean, I might do that, man. Now, Games Workshop can't do this. Well, Modern Games Workshop can't do this because Modern Games Workshop caters to neckbeards who have too much money and too little patience. Those are my points. So if you agree with me, why not let me know in the comments? If you like the video, you know what to do, like, subscribe and all the rest of it. And if you want to see some of my other Oldhammer insights and you want to know what is the Games Workshop bag of beatings, well, why not check out this video here? And see you later, chaps. Ta-ta.